Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. My name's Andrea and this is Beauty with Andy. Today we're just going to be doing the third and final look with this beautiful palette here. It's the LA Splash Magic palette, and today I'm going to be focusing on this amber shade in the, like, all over the lid. I will use selenite, I'll use sunstone in the crease, I'll probably use argonite, and then in the outer V and on the lash line I'll use onyx, which is quite scary because it's a pure black and I don't normally wear black on the outer V. But I do want to be able to do a review at the end and give you my thoughts on the entire palette and let you know if it's worth the money or not. Okay, so we're just going to go in with selenite, just that one there. I just use it as like a base shade. I've got my NYX white base on. There's something on my eye. Right, so now I'm going to zoom in. And we are going to be taking Sunstone, which is that shade there, as a transition shade. Right, and then I'm going to go in with argonite there, just to deepen it out. It's a really nice brown. It's like an orange tone brown. I really like it. Take it down here really, and then I can just go in a little bit with the onyx shade over the top, because I don't want it to appear too, oh, I've gone in with the wrong shade now. I don't want it to appear too stark. Right, so I'm going to blend that out now before I put onyx on. I'm just going to take my Primark brush . Right, so let's get back to this. Hopefully the battery won't go like it's just gone on me. It never seems to blend out properly here on this eye as well, on the left eye. Don't know why it's like that. I'm going to go back in with selenite, which is just that white shade, and put it in the brow bone. Right, so then we're going to go in with onyx, just this black. Dreading this, I've not used this one yet, but it looks hell pigmented, and it is. So I'm basically just putting it on the outer V here. I'm not really gonna put a lot on. So yeah, I'm not putting a lot on because I really don't want a lot of black eyeshadow on my eyes. I'm really just putting this black Onk shade on to test it, to test the actual palette. Okay, right, so let's just blend that in a little bit. Yeah, this side definitely needs more of that black. Okay, and now let's find my brush, my other brush, and then we can, I'll use this one actually. It's not the brush I would normally use for a shimmer, but it's just as good as the other one. It's just the, it's from the Basics, the Urban Decay Naked Basics, and it's got kind of a fluffy side here, and then a stubby side there, and they work out really nicely for putting shimmers on. So I'm going to go in with Amber. Not as pigmented as yesterday's eyeshadow. I used Citrine yesterday and it doesn't seem to be as pigmented, but it is going on quite nicely. And we will spray it as well. I'm just blending it into that black, because I really only wanted black in the corner and it's come across like a quarter of the eyelid. Yeah, it's pretty. Right, so let's spray it. Let's spray the brush. My favourite shimmer was definitely that Citrine shade from yesterday. I do prefer that in all of the shimmers, but there are only 3 shimmers in the palette. I like all the mattes in this palette, but this one definitely has to be a favourite. So it's the Okay, so now we're going to go in with Rose Quartz, which is the lightest shade in the palette, just as an in the corner highlight. Right, so I wouldn't normally go in with black, it's quite stark, but obviously I said I wanted to test it, so let's test this on the lash line. I stopped using black on the lash line years ago. I don't feel I suit it. I feel brown is a better shade for me. Literally just taking the most minuscule amount and kind of blending it out, just so it doesn't appear too dark. A little bit goes a long way when you're doing this with this kind of shade. It is a good black. Right, so now I'll get my black mascara, sorry. It's the Makeup Gallery one. And then I'm just going to blend it out a little bit because there's some that's just gone up there, which doesn't look right. This side looks way darker. It's a good old blend. I think I'm going to have to put a tiny bit more on the right side. I'm sure they're still not even, but it looks better. Right, now I'm just going to go and get a lipstick. Right, so I don't think I've used this one yet this month. It's the NYX Lingerie in the shade Corset. Now it is fairly new to the collection because I thought it was like another lipstick I've got, which I've spoken about before. I got it from Primark and it's the cool toned grey nude I have. But yeah, this one's Corset. Everyone says that they like this lipstick who I speak to. I'm really not sure about it. Just because it's really nude, like it's really light. You can see just how light it is, and it probably look better with a darker lip liner, but can you see how light it is? It really is light, and I don't normally wear shades this light, but yeah, I will use it up. I don't know if I'll repurchase it again. So let's just take the hair down. Right, so this is what the eye look looks like. I do actually like it. I didn't think I would like this at all when I had to use that black. Well, I didn't have to use it, but obviously I wanted to use every single eyeshadow in the palette and just basically give you a rundown, give you a mini review on my thoughts, which I do have some thoughts. I do feel like these 4 matte shades here work really well. I mean, I know that everyone says that they need a blackening eyeshadow palette, but for me personally I don't. But I understand why companies put blacks in. I'm glad that they put this dark brown in. I could just live with that as a really dark outer V, but there's more skin tones than my skin tone out there, so I do appreciate that. I just wish, even if they would forego this, which I can't believe I'm saying, even if they would forego selenite, I wish they would have put one more shimmer in, and I feel like that would have just completely made this palette, even if it was just a lighter, you know, like a creamy champagne shimmer, because this is obviously very pink toned and doesn't go with every eye look with these two. It doesn't go with them, I don't feel, but I use it just because it's in the palette and I don't want to reach for another palette or a highlighter. But yeah, I wouldn't say that this rose quartz shade goes with those 2 shimmers, but like I said, if it's there, you know, I will use it. Do I think it's worth the price? It's £29, it retails at. I wouldn't say so, no. For me personally, I wouldn't pay £29 for this, and that's not me saying it's bad quality. It really is good quality. I really do like them. The shimmers though, I wish there was a little bit more pigmented, but you can obviously build on the pigmentation when you spray your brush, and when you go in with a very small detailed brush, it gets on the brush a lot more than it would if you went in with a fluffier brush. So there are things that you can do for these to make them a little bit more pigmented, but I just feel like for, I don't know, £10 extra you could get a Too Faced palette, and that's what I judge things at, you know. And even like the Huda Beauty palettes as well, the £9 palettes, but I feel like they're better quality than this. So yeah, I don't know if I would purchase anything else from LA Splash. They've got that Gatsby palette out, which looks quite nice, but I don't even know if I would get that. But if it came in a box, of course I'd use it. It's like I use this one. It's just beautiful. The mattes, probably, they are better than the shimmers. You've seen them, so I'm not going to swatch them. Or should I? No, I won't swatch them because you've seen them all on the eyes. It's not like there's any on here that I haven't used. I've used them all now. I've used all 8 eyeshadows in the last 3 days. So you will see them on the eyes. But yeah, I really do like it, and I will continue to use it. But it is going back in the collection for now. Thank you for watching these past 3 days. If you have, I really do appreciate your time and support. Please like, subscribe if you're not already subscribed to the channel. Please hit that notifications bell down below. Please like, share and comment, and I will see you in my next one, guys. Bye.